Hi guys, in this video we are going to be testing new Essence makeup products. I'm very excited. I have the new products from the latest collection, the Bloom Baby Bloom. I want to start with a mini haul so you can see all of the products, and I'm gonna start off with this eyeshadow palette. It is so adorable, so pretty. It says Bloom Baby Bloom like the collection, and this one has 7.2 grams of product. So, oh my god, the packaging is just so pretty. This can make your day. I love these painted watercolored flowers. Can I say that? You know, watercolors. As you can see, it is spring inspired and I love that. So these are the eyeshadows. Dun dun dun! We have 9 eyeshadows. I'm gonna do swatches in a while. I'm very excited about this product. In the same collection we also have this baked highlighter. I got mine in the shade 2 Rose and Shine, and you can find one more shade. I decided to get this one because I think it was a little bit lighter, but to be honest I don't remember because I bought all of the products a month ago. I totally forgot about them because of this whole situation and the quarantine. A lot of you also wanted to see a review about this collection, so you know, I can't say no to you. Back to the highlighter. This one has this beautiful rose stamp. Oh my god, it's so precious. We also have a very interesting product. This one here, the blushlighter. That means it is a product that you can use as your blush or for a highlighter. And I really like products like this because you can use them every day very easily. So we have this flower design on the packaging. Again, so pretty. And let me open this. It's not happening. Open! Open sesame! Okay, it's open, finally. And we have this beautiful color. I'm not very sure how it is going to look on me, but I'm guessing it is going to be a light shade on the cheeks and something very pretty on the cheekbones. We're gonna find out together. Oh, I totally forgot about this one. This is the Healthy Glow Primer Oil. I'm very excited about this because now that we are staying at home, my skin is so dry, but so dry. I don't know what to do. I'm using oils, I'm using toners, I'm trying to drink water all the time, and my skin just looks matte and matter. And I'm very curious to see if this primer can actually make my skin a little bit healthier. This one contains caring rice oil and vitamin E. We want that, so we're gonna see if it works. In the same collection we also have 2 nectar lip glosses. I have here the shade Hibiscus and also 2 lips on my lips. I'm very curious to sniff these and see what is the scent. And both of these are vegan and also contain vitamin E, so they can nourish our lips. From the spring summer collection I'm gonna use these 2 products. This one here is the My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder in the shade 10 Light, and also the My Skin Perfector Tinted Primer. This one is in the shade 20 Nude Beige. For this one I have done an individual review. You can see a wear test, how it looks on the skin, close-ups, headband on, and I'm gonna come closer to you so you can see something. I'm going to remove what I have now on my lips. I want to use one of these nectar lip glosses. I'm not very sure which one to use because both of them are looking so beautiful. And this one is the Hibiscus, so I'm guessing it smells like hibiscus. I don't know. I want to do like a swatch here. It has a very light magenta lavender color. Whoops. Okay, I don't have lip gloss everywhere. And this one has like a very light corally shade, orange. Yeah, they are almost the same, but maybe on top of a lipstick or on the lips they're going to look different. I'm taking this one here, Hibiscus, and I'm just using it on the outer part of my lips. It's super glossy, I love it. On the inner part, I'm using the shade Tulips on my lips. I don't really see a difference between the two colors, but I like that they are super glossy. That's amazing. So the formula is very lightweight on the lips. It's not sticky and it's not heavy. It's not like I have something very thick. I think they have the same scent, or maybe similar. It's not like I am the sniff expert. For both of these, the scent is not very overwhelming. It is very light and you almost don't smell them. After that, I want to use the Healthy Glow Primer Oil. It says primer, so I'm guessing that I can use it as a primer. What do you think? So this product has a dropper. Let's try the Instagram thing. Ooh, it's very watery. Well, it says oil. What was I expecting, seriously? Okay, it's very spreadable. Oops. Massage. It has a very light, flowery scent. Oops. Okay. You need to be quick with this product. Okay, that's a very nice glow. And you can also use it without any foundation on, just to give that illuminating effect on the skin. Let's continue with this foundation here. This is the Insta Perfect Liquid Makeup. I have the shade 40. I'm applying some on the back of my hand, and with my sponge I'm taking the product and I'm pressing lightly on the skin. I'm using a sponge by Catrice Cosmetics. I think that the foundation is looking so nice on top of this primer oil. Also, I forgot to tell you about the stickiness. It's not sticky at all. It's very comfortable on the skin. It is looking very healthy and fresh. As you can see, I haven't applied any foundation on my eyes. That's because I'm gonna use this concealer here. This is the Camouflage Matte Concealer in the shade 30 Light Honey. This is one of my favorite concealers, and they also have new shades now. On the sides of my lips to cover some discolorations, also a little bit on the forehead and chin. With the same sponge, I'm blending everything out. My foundation creased just a little bit on the forehead, but that's not a lot, and I can blend it with my fingertips, and after that apply a little bit of powder. I'm pressing the product on my skin with a face brush by Morphe. For my eyes, I'm using a smaller brush by Morphe again. I need a little bit more powder to set this primer with the foundation because it is an oil. To contour my face, I'm gonna use the Contouring Duo palette. This is in the shade 10 Lighter Skin, and this is also one of the products from the Spring Summer collection. So I'm gonna use the darker shade that we have here with the brush 3 by BH Cosmetics. I'm gonna take some of this. I'm diffusing this on the cheekbones, also on the forehead, and a little bit on the jawline. This one has a matte finish and it is very easy to blend it on the skin. If you feel that you have done any mistakes with your contouring application, you can also take the lighter shade and clean the edges. I'm taking the same shade for my nose contouring as well, and I'm using the brush 7 by BH Cosmetics. With this one, I'm defining the sides of my nose and a little bit on the top of the nose. As you can see, I'm blending the product in the brows, so it can look more natural because we have some natural shades in this area. Let's continue with this beautiful blush lighter, and I want to use it as a blush because I think it's gonna be very difficult. I can't open it. Okay, so let's swatch this, and this is how it looks. This one is a darker blush with a lilac sheen. It has a shimmery finish, and I think I can use a little bit and make it wearable for my skin tone. With the same brush, I'm taking the blush lighter. I'm not very sure if I applied a lot. I think I applied a very small amount because I'm afraid of the dark color. Let's take some more. Okay, actually it looks very light on the skin, and I can also wear it. I like that it has this lilac sheen because it's gonna look so pretty on darker skin tones. I usually don't like shimmery blushes, so let's see how it looks. It is very natural. It doesn't intensify the pores. Of course, they are more visible because this product has a sheen. So the color that I have on my cheeks is not as dark as in the pan. That's why you can use it also as a highlighter. and it looks so natural on the skin. And I'm going to use some on the nose too because I love this technique and it gives me summer vibes. I love it. I was very afraid of the blush. It looks very nice. Thumbs up. I'm also gonna use a little bit of this highlighter, the Bloom Baby Bloom highlighter. If I open it ever. Open. Oops, oh my god. I almost broke it. Okay, so it's fine. Let's swatch this one because, oops, I took a lot. Okay. That happens all the time. Ooh, that's pretty. This one is the E40 brush by Sigma. And ooh, that's enchanting. A little bit pinkier, but if you like pink highlighters, this is very pretty. That goes so well with the blush lighter. I'm gonna do this through this whole video. The color of the highlighter is a little bit darker for me. I think also the other shade was darker, so these are gonna look better on darker skin tones. I like that it's not powdery and it looks very smooth on the skin, so you can decide if you like the color or not. It is very pretty on the Cupid's bow as well. And with the same face brush, I'm gonna blend everything together. I always like doing that in the end. And I'm using circular motions to blend everything together. I did my brows off camera. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see my everyday eyebrow routine so I can show you more details about my brows and what products I'm using. You can find in the description box below all the products that I have used for today's video. And now it's time for this beautiful eyeshadow palette. So as you can see, we have this plastic layer. Let's remove it. And these are the shades. This palette doesn't have a mirror. It would be so convenient to have one. And let's start with the swatches. Okay, so the glitter have a sticky texture, so maybe I don't need a glitter glue for this product. These three eyeshadows are not very noticeable on my skin, as you can see also from the swatches. With an eye blender brush by Essence, I'm taking the light peachy shade. This one has a matte finish and I'm gonna diffuse it in the crease area. I forgot to zoom you in. So I have applied 3-4 layers of this eyeshadow. And you can see that it's not very noticeable, but I have a very light peachy color in the crease now. I'm removing any product that I have on the bristles, and after that I want to use on the other eye this light yellow shade. This one has a matte finish as well, and it's not visible at all on my eyes. You can use this one if you want to set your concealer maybe, or clean any edges of the other eyeshadows. I want to continue with this very light lilac shade, and I'm taking the product with an eyeshadow brush by Essence and I'm pressing that on the brow bone. It gives a very light lilac color to the skin. It's not very noticeable, so I would prefer if these three eyeshadows were darker. If we only had this one, I would say it's fine, but we also have 2 additional shades that are very light and almost not visible to the skin. We don't actually have a light shade that I can use as my transition color, so I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about this one, but I don't think it's gonna work. I'm a little bit afraid to use it in the crease. With a smaller brush, this is 225 by Zoeva, I'm gonna take the turquoise eyeshadow and hope for the best. This one is a little bit powdery. Oh my god, what have I done to my brushes? It looks terrible. So this one blends very easily and with a very small amount of product. It looks very nice on the skin. I wish that we had a transition shade because it would look fantastic with this color. And I'm also adding some in the outer corner of the eyelid. I like this eyeshadow a lot, and I have used a very small amount of the eyeshadow. So for now I'm not gonna use more in the crease because I'm gonna look crazy. I'm also using circular motions to blend any edges. I'm gonna take the light peachy eyeshadow and use some in the crease now just to see if I can blend the edges of the turquoise eyeshadow. Okay, it does a good job, but if I had a darker peachy eyeshadow, it would look better. After that, I'm taking this light pink shimmery eyeshadow with the same eyeshadow brush, and I'm pressing that in the inner eyelid. I'm also using a sponge tip applicator for this eyeshadow. Okay, that looks super pretty, but you need to press it with a sponge tip applicator or with your fingertip to make it more noticeable on the eyes. For me, it's not so easy because I don't have a very big eyelid space, and on the rest of the eyelid I want to use this corally shade here. It is a little bit powdery. This eyeshadow has a satin finish and also a very light gold sheen, but it's not so noticeable on the eyes. You need to press it with your fingertip to make the color more vibrant. To make the sheen visible on the eyes, it is better to use a setting spray. I'm using here the Photo Finish Primer Water by Smashbox. Here we have a darker purple eyeshadow, and I'm taking this shade with the smudging brush by Urban Decay. I'm diffusing this in the outer lower lash line. This one has a satin finish and it is very blendable. It has a nice opacity of color. This shade doesn't look very shiny on the skin, so I want to try it also in the crease area. This is the Luxie 121 brush, and I'm gonna take the same shade. I'm buffing that out in the outer crease. Okay, this actually looks very nice, but I don't think that it can work very well as a crease color because it is a little bit darker. With the same smudging brush, I'm gonna take this light pink shade here, and this one has a shimmery finish. Ooh, that's super pretty in the inner lower lash line. It is like a Barbie pink but with a little bit of lilac, and it is so precious. This is my favorite shade of the palette. I also want to take this light yellow shade, and with this one I'm going over the edges of the lower lash line. This can blend very nicely the edges. With a smaller brush by Luxie, this is 141, I'm gonna take again this light pink eyeshadow. And with this one, I'm gonna highlight one more time the tear duct. Finally, it's time for glitter. I'm gonna take some with my fingertip because it has a sticky formula. I'm removing some on the back of my hand. Ooh, it looks gorgeous. And then now I'm gonna press some on the center of the eyelid. Okay, I need more. Ooh, that's adorable. Super pretty. I'm very glittery now. It's fine. I applied a lot. Okay, I love them. With an eyeshadow brush, I'm trying to remove the glitter from the crease, and it works. I have some fallouts. I'm gonna try to remove them with some setting powder. Surprisingly, that worked. Hi guys, it's been 9 hours and let's see what happened with the primer. Zoom, 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 zoom. As we can see, I'm very glowy all over my skin, but I was expecting something like that because this is a primer oil. What I like is that my foundation didn't crease a lot on my forehead or on my smile lines or between my brows. It looks very smooth even though it is very glowy. To me this is a little bit greasy, but some people like this glowy finish. I like that the foundation didn't cling on any areas. For example, I have a fresh pimple here and it looks very smooth on top of it. It didn't create weird circles of foundation. So the primer oil, as I can see, messed a little bit with my brow products. You can see on the upper part that it looks a little bit faded, and that's because of the primer oil. I've used these specific brow products many times before and they never look like this. Next time I want to use this primer oil only on the cheekbones to give like a very fresh and youthful look to my skin. About the eyeshadows, I would like some other shades in the palette. I think the color story is so pretty, and if we had 1 or 2 matte shades more, it would be a very nice palette. Let me know in the comments below what is your favorite product of today's video. I liked a lot the Nectar lip glosses. Both of the shades, you know, they look very similar, but I like a lot the glossy finish of them. You can find here my review of the City palettes. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!